I'm in what we affectionately call the Thunderdome. It's just my covered splitting area. So got a load over there, splitters there. Got a couple of things that are a bit different today since my last splitter video, I think. I'll just switch the camera around actually to show you this. So this is the first main change. I've got a friend to fabricate this for me, and the purpose of it is to stop that being a wedge. I don't want the logs splitting at that end because there's also a wedge on this end. And what was happening before is the log would sometimes split in two places and create a bit of a mess. Also, I want the log to split where I can see. It helps me to get the wood more uniform. The other purpose is that this ram only comes to about here. You can see how much space there is from there to there, and what would happen is logs would split to there and that section would remain unsplit, which would create a problem for me. So what this does is reduce that, so this ram will now come right up to here. So yeah, I'll just run you through the process. The logs are cut where I have them delivered, and they're loaded onto the truck and they're brought over here. I back right up to the splitter, so I've got a literally I can stand here, grab the logs, put them on the splitter here, and then they go from here into this wheelbarrow, which is normally there, and then I wheel them into one of our polytunnels, which are there. I'll just show you in there. So I wheel them into here. As you can see, I've got this load here, which are all in vented bulk bags. Anyway, I've run out of those bags, so what I'm now doing is splitting into these bins that I've made, which are like double-sized, made from double-sized pallets. So I've filled up one, so I just wheel the wheelbarrow up to here, chuck the logs in. It's really quick. It's actually a lot quicker than filling these bags, but the bags were a good option at the time. I just needed to find a way of getting stuff into these polytunnels quickly to get it dry. So yeah, there's the setup. Right, let's get back to the splitter and get started. that is about half of the load done. Getting a lot of these bits popping off. You've seen that. These bits here, it's all sycamore. So I've got this little landing area for that. I have to be careful with the tripod. It's knocked the tripod over once already. But yeah, it's although that looks like ash, but yeah, some of these pieces of sycamore are quite big rounds, and they're really popping off. The tools I have handy to me here in my little station are a little sharp hatchet, which every now and again I'll have a really fibrousy piece of wood and I'll just stick it on one of the rounds there and just cut the fibres. It's just quicker, although this is really speeding things up with the because I can split all the way through now, so I'm not having to deal with the fibrousy stuff so much. The other tool I have handy here is this Fisker's Sappy, or what else do you call them? Picaroon, I think is the other word. And I use this for hooking the logs, just pull them forward. It's kind of awkward to do it. And when I get to the back of the load, I can just come up to the side of it, load off. And the last tool I have handy is my log tongs. I use these for loading these rounds at the wood pile before I bring them over here, and I use them all the time here for when those pieces like this. This is one that popped off. I can just pick it up straight away without having to bend down too much. So yeah, those are my three kind of always use them tools. Right, let's get you back on the stand. Let's get splitting. Who's down there? He's always lurking. That's it, that's the last load of the day. Not a bad little pile. I have to kind of stop now because I need to put another pallet in here. This next lot of pallets is there. So I've got to put, well, the string is here, it's just stopping the pallets from pushing out too much. That's why I've been chucking the stuff right up high there, because I don't want it coming too far beyond the end of that, because I need to, next thing I need to do is put a pallet in and I can finish filling it. But yeah, that's that for the day in there. I'm gonna head back to the splitter and wrap things up. So all done, bit of tidying up to do. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.